So now we're on to sweater vests, and that's this entire section here. This is one of the first ones I ever bought. It's from Zara. I do like this. Not getting rid of this. This is monkey. This is something I picked up through Vinted. It's by Lovies originally. Love it. Keep. Because I have the other two that are like very, very pink coated, I do not tend to wear this one as much anymore from Monkey. This is also one of the first ones I ever got. I do like it with a red blouse, but I tend to wear the other two more so. This hairy number from Zara I like with the pink and the green. Picked it up through Vinted as well. H&M, really bright neon green. I don't have a lot of neon. This is one of the very few things I have. This olive number is so pretty from H&M this year. I have a burgundy one. This is originally from Hema, but I picked it up through Vinted. And then for some reason, I really like a red coated sweater vest, as you can tell. I have this one with the V-neck. This one with a round neck and a cable knit. Both of those are originally Zara. These are all Zara originally, by the way. This one I did pick up myself through Zara. Argyle print, and then this red and white one, which is more of a cotton. And the three, except for this one, all three were Vinted. And then I have plain black and houndstooth. I'm gonna keep the houndstooth because I love that print. But guess what? Getting rid of a plain black item. I just don't love if black is like the main thing, even though this has a cable knit, I never wear it. And everything else is a long sleeve top, AKA mainly Monkey turtlenecks. This is why I miss Monkey. They used to do so many good things. So these are all the lighter colors I have. I have this metallic one. I'm not sure if you can see the shine on it, but it's really pretty. I've got this creamy one. That's a great basic. Got the butter yellow. Great basic. Light blue, not my color, but really pretty with burgundy. So have that as a layering piece. I love this thing. Is this H&M? No, it's Uniqlo. This again, point, like, why is this with my long sleeves though? Doesn't make a lot of sense. This is a great replacement for that Primark thing I just showed you, like the broderie anglaise thing. It's almost the same color. It's more of a sagey green. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it with my blouses. And I have this sort of crochet top with the scalloped edge. I think, yeah, it's by Pegali. It's one of those brands that fits into the Only, Vero Moda, that sort of family of things. I've had it for years. I don't wear it often, but when I do, I always feel great. And if, like, I don't love pastels on me, but these sort of like gray leaning, sagey greens, I feel I can get away with much better. And that does have a long sleeve. We're getting into our stripes. I have mustard yellow. This was great. I now have this in 3 colors, I think. It's by H&M. It's this season. It's this viscose material. Great layering piece. And I was missing like a plain mustard long sleeve. This is so pretty. It's made well. I picked this up when I went to New York in 2019, but I don't wear it very often. I did get a compliment when I did decide to wear it to work one day, and a colleague was like, that's a great top. It's rainbow embroidery all across the top. It's so pretty, but it shrinks every single time I wash it, I feel. So I like it, but I should just wear it more often, I think. A red stripy top with a boat neck, and where's the, I have the same one in the navy. Those are H&M, old H&M. I like boat neck tops. And then I have 2 Saison marinières, you could say, one knitted and one cotton. I like both of these a lot. One is navy and the other one is burgundy. So these aren't going anywhere. And then we get into stripy turtlenecks. These are my favorites. These I use a lot for layering. We have mustard yellow. So because I like wearing this so much, I got the plain mustard yellow one from H&M. Green. Red with a lettuce hem, which I enjoy. That one's so much fun. This one. Rainbow. Muted rainbow. Fall rainbow. That's how they work in my brain. Some fun colors. Neon pink. This is an old monkey top. I picked it up through Vinted. It's not great fabric, but again, a bright pink like this with burgundy is why I have it. I had a top like this from Zara, but it was a really thick fabric and I just wanted it to be thinner. But I do think that this is almost like, you know, if you watch competitive ice skating, like speed skating I'm talking about, so not figure skating, but speed skating, it reminds me of that sort of fabric and it shows everything I feel. But under my burgundy suit, it's fine. Red, this is the red version of the mustard top I showed you. This is a merino wool, red turtleneck with little slits for your thumbs. I think this is H&M, Arquette. That's a great layering piece. I bought a brown turtleneck top from H&M this year because it was the color I was missing. But I did have leopard print and purple. The purple one I love wearing with that faux leather jumpsuit that I showed you. It's a great contrast with the black. A wool, bright blue, I think H&M? Yeah, this is an older H&M one. I really like it, but it's too big. That's the only downside. It's an extra large. But again, it's great for layering, so I do want to keep it, and I love these bright blue colors. Like those, like that kind of bright blue I can get away with. Like cornflower blue, that's great. Navy merino wool top from Sézanne. Maybe I should put this with my other Sézanne tops. That makes sense in my brain now. Oh, hold on. Wait, I'll do that in a sec. We have a navy merino wool jumper from H&M's men's section. Oh, these kind of go together really nicely. So then we'll put it here anyways, because they've lived in that space for a while. Then we have some teal. I've got a cashmere sweater from Uniqlo and this old Zara thing. The Zara is more blue toned. I'm not sure if you can see the difference in color here. The Zara is more blue teal and the Uniqlo is more green teal. But if you hold the Uniqlo next to a green, you can see the blue in it. So now I'm like, cashmere, much better quality. This you can see is definitely past its prime with that neckline, and also the hem is just destroyed. But I've always loved the color, but it's this very boxy sort of fit, so this can just go. I've had it for years. I thought I had decluttered it last year, and then I found it again. I was like, what's up with that? So I have the Uniqlo as a replacement. I've got a green turtleneck, more green, and this fun print. I'm gonna keep the Uniqlo. I'm gonna get rid of this ribbed one because it's sadly too cropped. Ooh, and I broke a hanger just now. Oh, it's also not a good hanger. So, but this is super cropped and it just rides up every single time, so it's a pain to deal with. And I do have this, so, and this one. So I've got green. And as little as I like black tops, I do have quite a few of my long sleeves. I've got this merino wool number in the gray from And Other Stories. Arquette. It's Arquette. I have this mesh glitter. More mesh in the black. I have lace, which I like in theory, but I don't like the lace pattern of this. So this just needs to go. It's also super stretched out. It was in the monkey sale. If I were to wear something see-through, I would go with the mesh over this. The mesh is a little bit more edgy. The lace is a bit more romantic, and I feel like edgy always works better for me. Love this velvet sweetheart neckline top from Monkey, but I never wear it. It's far too open, yet too warm at the same time. A little bit like that navy blue velvet t-shirt that I got rid of. Love this one with the silver. Love the stripy one. Love my black with the white dots. And I have the mustard red one also in the black. And then I have a merino wool one from Arket again. Yes, Arket. Just great layering pieces if you really want to get warm. At work, sometimes after Christmas break, if it's super cold, the heating hasn't been on for a couple of weeks and it's super freezing. So I'm already preparing mentally for the first week back after Christmas break. And then right here in the back, I have my old communion dress that I wore when I was 8 in a plastic bag. So that's not going anywhere because my mom handmade that for me. And then I have these sort of like going out tops that I really enjoy. This is Urban Outfitters. This one I like because it's this like cape style with these slits from ASOS? No, River Island. Okay. I have this monkey one that I really enjoy the look of, but I've never worn. So it can go. No, wait. No. I'm going to keep this one. I am going to keep this. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of this one though, because that I never wear. I do have the matching skirt that I'm contemplating keeping, but I sort of bought it as a matching set, haven't worn it that way. These tops used to be all the rage a couple of years ago. I still love mine, and I have it in a red polka dot. And then I have this really pretty lace top from Zara that I do like the look of because it's quite boxy, as you can see. So, and I don't have too many like romantic sort of things. So I do want to keep those. Okay, so I've put the sweater vest back in. I would ideally like to free up enough space that I can fit all of my tops, short sleeve, long sleeved, on one reel. That's the aim here. Let's go. So in here we have this red vintage number. I will wear, this red vintage number over this one every single time. So if they are not both in the wash, that's the one I pick because this is a viscose material. This is more of a cotton, but it's still really sweaty for some reason. So I don't think it's 100% cotton, but it probably has some vintage polyester in, and vintage polyester is the worst. Modern day polyester is much more breathable, in case you ever wondered. I love this pinky number, so I do want to keep that. It's by Monkey. But this one is by H&M, which is a stripy one, but I'm going to keep both because I have the matching shorts for the H&M one, and that's a linen. And then here is another fun, bright top. Like I do want to have some bright tops, and then I have a lilac top from Monkey. So those I'm going to keep. Now we're getting to the section that's like worst. Like I love like the one I just showed you, this one, the really bright one, I like better than this like pastel number. And this is just weird with the print. Like it's got dice and chains and whatnot. I do like it. I really liked it when I bought it, but it is a little bit too long for me. So I always have to tuck it. And I do like the sleeves on this and this sort of squared off collar, but I don't love it. I do really enjoy this sort of muted Hawaii print shirt, but this has just seen better days. Or shall I keep this? Like I have two that are just too similar. This is sort of like Hawaii print. This is sort of like super 90s. Looks like something like my dad would wear. I think I'm going to get rid of this one, even though the colors are probably better for me. It's just super thin and it started to rip in places. And I have already fixed it twice. So it's just seen better days. But this one's a bit sturdier. And if I want to go for something pastel, I think it can work. My snake's print skin one from Pull and Bear I can keep. This one from Bershka, I like it, but it's just time to buy a different leopard print short sleeves blouse, I think. Because again, not the best quality. It's starting to rip in places. Things have become undone. and it's not that flattering on anymore. This is a good replacement for a leopard print blouse. So now I wear this instead of the other thing. I love this, but it's got the hem, which I don't love. It's a nice polo neck, but I don't wear it enough. I have the dark green, which I would like to keep. I'm going to continue in the back here. Another Hawaii print one in a navy. I do like this. Yeah, vintage. A lot of my blouses are vintage, by the way. Love the fuchsia with a little detail on the collar. That's vintage as well. Loving this sort of, this is remind me of something like they would wear in Stranger Things. It's so 80s coded. It's old Topshop, and it still has that tie front, and this I do wear. My super old Urban Outfitters blouse, you will have seen me wearing this loads. It's a viscose top. I think I got this in like 2010. It's really old. I have a ditzy floral print black blouse from Monkey. Love that. More Hawaii print. This is vintage. I got it in London, but I don't love that print. So this can go. Like, I like it. I like it enough, but if I commit to a Hawaii print style, I tend to go with the true Hawaii print ones or the navy blue. This is vintage polka dot. Love it. And this is a waffle, like see-through shirt from Monkey that I really enjoy. So those are all of the short sleeve tops. Let's go through these guys. Oversized white cotton blouse that I've worn it. It's by Arquette. It's really good quality, but I don't wear things like this. If I wear it as a linen, but not as a cotton. So this needs to go. I can't remember the last time I wore that. We have some fun collars in the white section. This is Monkey. This is Urban Outfitters. I tried to declutter this several times already, but it's time for it to go. I don't wear blouses like this anymore that are really flowy and stuff. It just doesn't really go with what I like wearing anymore. See, if I wear a white blouse, it's something like this. This is linen. This is also super old from Urban Outfitters. I did manage to get some of the sweat stains out of this one. I do like it. It's got this like waffle print. It's got the Peter Pan collar. I do like that. If I keep a blouse like that, I'm going to keep that one. Oversized lace blouse. I do not like white lace. And I have another white lace blouse I see now. But this I need to get rid of. I haven't worn this. I bought it and I've never worn it, I think. It's like one of those things that, like, I can think of so many outfits to wear with this, and then I just don't wear it. So here's the other white blouse with a lace, but this is super old and it's super tiny because it shrank in the wash. And every single time it shrinks. So why do I still have this? It's old Urban Outfitters, by the way. I've had this since 2012. I have a silk blouse from Lily Silk. This is my super over-the-top, extravagant pussy bow blouse that I love wearing if I want to go like rocker chic. And this way I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sort of like true white blouses, and I'm like, that's what I like. This is my beige linen blouse, so I love linen. And I just bought this one. See, if I want to go lace or cutesy, I wear something like this. It's this really pretty cottony material with this like ruffly border to it. It's from H&M. And I was looking for a blouse like this again because I had some from Mango years ago and they broke. Like around where the lace was, it just ripped. So, and I had only worn them like 2 or 3 times. I had a black one and a white one. And this I liked because it has a bit of a cream to it. A sailor color blouse in a seersucker material in a very nice butter yellow from Monkey. Love it. My ruffle collar blouse from Monkey in a butter yellow. I can't get rid of these. They're just so much fun. I don't wear them too often, but I do like them. I have a corduroy blouse in a mustard yellow. This is why I can get rid of that mustard yellow polo neck, because I will wear this over that mustard yellow polo neck every single time. The only true orange in my entire wardrobe, I need to have something orange in my wardrobe because I live in the Netherlands and this is our national color. The last time I wore this, it was for King's Day, but it's a good one to have. See, if I go for lace, I go for red. Lacy collar, vintage, keep. This one, really pretty, love it, keep. It's got a poofy sleeve as well, love that. And then I have this one, I think it's H&M. Look at how pretty that is. That's the kind of lace I want to wear. And I don't need too many lace tops. And then I just have this monkey thing. This is what I want to wear. Like whenever I wear those sweater vests that I kept, the pinky ones with the red, this is the blouse I wear with them. I have a dark red silk blouse. Oh, I need to fix this one. One of the buttons came off, so I need to keep it to the side because I need to fix it. I still have the button lying about. I have this burgundy blouse, which is a little wrinkly, but it's a cotton material, and it's got this really nice high neck, and it's got the little tie detail. This is from H&M this season, and I didn't have a good sort of like burgundy blouse that I could use for layering because it's super thin, but I do have this velvet number. This was vintage. It's vintage Marks and Spencer's from the 90s. Look at that pattern. Love it. Another vintage find. This Zara super boxy oversized thing that I like in this pink and red. A vintage gingham print blouse, but it has a very stiff collar, so I'm going to get rid of this after all these years because I never think of it. And if I wear a gingham print blouse, it's always a short sleeve. I hardly ever wear it as a long sleeve, and definitely not this one. That's too much of a picnic blanket for me. I've got pink. I've got this crazy vintage number, but I love it. It's like a paisley print, a bit out of this world, a bit wacky. And Other Stories. Cezanne silk blouse. Vintage. One of my favorite vintage finds on Vinted. I love the colors of this one. What to do with this? Like, these are so many things that I tried to declutter like 2 or 3 years ago, and then I pulled them back out. But you can tell this is not my color. I love the lace color though, but I have enough lace color items, so I don't feel I need to keep this. It's time. It's time. It's Forever 21. It's super old. And again, that sort of sheer polyester-y kind of thing, not my vibe anymore. Apple green, monkey. Are you ready for loads of linen as well? I've got loads of linen blouses too. Linen. The first item I ever bought from Monkey, I think. Or was it the dress that I had? This is a really nice polka dot blouse. More linen. This one. I love this one so much. It's very 90s, but it's got holes in. Like, I've repaired it so many times. Yeah, it's just time. I can't keep everything, and I have other things by now that kind of do this for me. So it's just time. It's just too many holes. That's why I'm not wearing it. So this I like. It's this gray-green sort of number, but it's so oversized. I do like it with the purple. Again, something I tried to declutter in the past and then couldn't do it. I'm feeling very decisive today. Look at this. It's like these things disappear in my wardrobe because I have so many of these things in. This Cezanne blouse, I love. This is so pretty. This olivey green with the ruffle and the lace. Oh, I love this one. A velvet blouse, because I didn't have enough velvet yet, but it's this color. I want to perhaps, like I'm gonna paint my wall in my living room, and this is one of the colors I'm considering for 2026. I'm gonna do a little living room makeover. I wanted a teal blouse, so I found one. Oh, dark green denim. Didn't know I owned it. Yeah. I do like the look of this though. I'm not a huge lover of like denim blouses on myself. So I need to try this one on just to give it a whirl, just to see how it goes. Dark green Saison silk blouse. I have this in the navy as well. You'll see it in a sec. Got loads of blue blouses. Love this monkey number. Love this monkey number with the very sharp collar. I have this blouse, this blouse, this blouse, and this blouse that are all black or black? No, blue and white striped. This is my linen Arquette blouse that I wear all the time in the summer. So that one is a definite keep. This I really like the look of with the embroidery. Oops. But I don't remember the last time I wore it. If I go like darker blue, linen-y, cottony shirt, I go with that. This is from Costas. I like it. Again, something I've tried decluttering in the past. I haven't worn it since. And from these, you can tell I've worn this one, because no, I haven't. I don't think I've worn either one of these, and I've had them for 2 years, I think. This is a linen blend. And I do like that. Like, I'm gonna get rid of this because this is just too light of a blue and it's very oversized. And I like an oversized blouse, but not if it's this structured. Like if it's too structured, it doesn't suit my frame and it kind of swallows me whole. I'm only 5 feet tall, right? So, but I am keeping this. Oh, that is nice. So again, one of the reasons why I'm not wearing those lighter blue ones is because I have this checkerboard one from Monkey. So I reach for that over the blue and white stripy ones. This Topshop thing that I've had since 2012, but I still love it. It's got this herringbone design to it, and I love the fabric. It's super soft. My other corduroy blouse, but this is more of a shacket, so I need to put it somewhere else in a second because I have some flannel things that are more like thicker layering pieces. Another Saison blouse, silk, a really pretty sort of duck egg blue polyester thing from H&M. I heard something falling on the floor and I can't find it. Oh, this I never wear. It's vintage. It can go. So these like blouses as well, like if they're plain, they usually have some sort of detail about them that I like. So that's why I like these. Saison. Saison. Oh, my one and only denim blouse from Uniqlo in this really pretty, super dark blue denim. Keep vintage linen. I'm gonna keep the linen for sure. This is a nice bright blue. This one, like I really like the look of this, like especially this bib front, but the times I've worn it, it's this very 80s style, so it makes my shoulders look really wide, but I love the jacquard print. Do you see that shine? And the buttons are super pretty. So I think it can go another round. It just can, but it does need to go in a slightly different spot in the wardrobe because I also have this Saison blouse. This is the navy version of the green one you already saw. That needs to go there. I have leopard print, and I wear that one a lot more than the short sleeve one you already saw. Houndstooth. If I keep one of those polyester see-through-y, flowy things, it's this one. So it's good to keep one, I guess. Love this Topshop number that looks like a leopard print. I have this contrast color H&M one, that's that sheer polyester sort of feel that I do want to keep. Maybe I should put those together. And then monkey, seersucker gingham, long sleeve blouse, keep. I like this, but I don't wear it enough with the strawberries. I got it on the sale, and then this was the only thing I wanted to return, and I was like, it's not worth it. So I'm gonna keep it, but still not wearing it loads. This is Cezanne, which I wanna keep. This is a really beautiful monkey blouse that I love. My favorite black blouse from Monkey with like the faces on it. My super old Forever 21 blouse. I never wear this because what happens when you wear it, it's got metal buttons, and those metal buttons will actually be too heavy for the buttonhole. So they kind of slip out, and then you flash everyone, which is why I never wear it. I do have a black linen one though. Then we get to the final section. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit all of these short sleeves in, but we'll see. I've got Shackets and like flannels. So flannel number 1, vintage. Flannel number 2, vintage. Flannel number 3, vintage. Flannel number 4, H&M. Flannel number 5, this is more like a shacket kind of thing, is H&M. So the corduroy one, baby blue, needs to go into the back here because I don't wear that as a blouse. I just don't. Oh, here was, oh, I don't think it will fit. Guess what? That will fit. So this may be a little bit dark, but we're into the final section of the wardrobe. These are blouses. We have my cardigans and stuff, and then we have some longer style skirts all the way down here, which you can't see. I do have some like dresses and things right here in the back that I do not currently fit into very well, so those are just going to stay there, I think. And then I have my skinny jeans down here. I still have them. I don't wear them enough. Again, I'm going to start in the middle to free up some space to see what I am actually wearing. This year, I'm more into cardigans than I am into blazers. I've had a very big blazer spell. Again, some of these are vintage or I've picked them up elsewhere, but I'm only going to keep like my favorite ones. I just know it. And then the rest can just go. So I'm going to have to stand up, but I can show you like this. This I'm going to keep. This is a great neutral blazer for me. This I have the matching trousers for, so those are going to stay. I'm going to get rid of this butter yellow one. I keep thinking I'm going to wear it, but this, again, this color doesn't suit me very well, so it's a bit of a mess. Love this bright pink. Love this bright green. This is another thing I actually repurchased through Vinted because I used to own it, got rid of it and missed it in my wardrobe. Love this apple green sort of houndstooth gingham sort of vibe from Zara a couple of years back. I have a velvet blazer from Zara in the green, keeping that one. And this has always been the difficult one for me because these two blazers look so similar. I hope you can tell. This one is vintage, this one is Zara. But I do like both. I do really like both. That's a bit of a shame. This, I have the matching trousers too. This is a suit that I sort of keep for special occasions. It doesn't currently fit the best, but if I lose more weight, I will probably be able to fit into it. This is a vintage blazer that I do like, but the lining sort of peeks out at the bottom. And so I therefore don't really wear it that much. Sort of peeks out here at the back, which is a bit of a shame. I'm sure you can fix it. Love the velvet contrast color with this. But again, I have plenty of black and white items. I don't need it in a blazer. Same thing here. This is the blazer I like to wear with my Mickey Mouse t-shirt. Keep. This Prince of Wales check red one, I don't wear it because I always reach for the other one. Can get rid of that. This is a lovely red boucle print blazer. I think it's Zara. Yeah, it's the same one. No, it's not because I thought it was the same one as the pink boucle one you just saw, but I realized that is H&M. That's an H&M one. This is a lovely vintage blazer. This is one of the very first ever things I bought vintage. It's cashmere wool, like blend blazer, and it was only 10 quid. Not sure I currently fit into it, but it's fine. This one I like. This I picked up on Vinted this fall, I think. Purple. I have the matching suit trousers too. That's a Zara basic. I have a burgundy suit as well. It's not a perfect match because I did buy the blazer and the trousers separately, but if you wear it together and you wear a contrasting top with it, you can't tell. Love this wool blazer. That means I can get rid of this one. This is a Zara blazer, yes. Love the color, but I will wear my other blue blazer over this any time of year. Again, it's the fabric. It doesn't have any texture to it, so I don't love it for that reason. This is a navy blue blazer that I have the suit trouser for. This teal number, that's vintage. It's this faux suede. It has a really nice drape, but I don't remember the last time I wore it, and I haven't shopped from this particular vintage kilo sale in the past 2 years because the lady who did it quit. So I know I can get rid of it. This is something I've never worn. I love the color, but again, this is not my color. Gray with the contrast red. I don't have any other red or gray blazer, I should say. Black velvet blazer from Zara. Plain black blazer from H&M. Corduroy jacket, vintage, keep. Suede jacket, vintage, keep. Vintage blazer in this paisley print, keep. Vintage blazer that I picked up through Vinted, keep. And then we have more brown. See, because I now have this one, I'm like, if I go for a brown blazer, I'll probably go for that one, and not this. It's got the velvet. Yeah, this I haven't worn in forever. Again, from that vintage kilo sale that I told you hasn't been going on for the past 2 years, and I haven't worn it since. This is my alternative to it. This is LL Bean. So if I want to go for a tweed style, I have that. This comes with a matching skirt from And Other Stories, so I want to keep that. Then, oh, these are so fun. These are just tucked away in the back. That's a bit of a shame. I need to see if I can put these like front and center in a second. Satin bomber jacket from Zara. A metallic silver bomber jacket. These kinds of things just aren't really trending right now. Velvet bomber jacket with a embroidery design, and then I got this quilted denim jacket from H&M last summer, and I love it. So those I'm gonna keep. So that's already cleared up a ton. I'm super happy with that. So we're starting with the cardigans, and we're just gonna go to the back. I have this Saison cardigan that's not going anywhere. This is Urban Outfitters, I'd say. Yeah, Urban Outfitters. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one, even though it's a little bit snug. This is And Other Stories. Haven't worn that much. I do wear this. This is H&M. And then I have a similar one to the cream one I just held up from And Other Story, or Urban Outfitters, with the little floral design. Like that. I have this super thick fisherman cardigan. That's an Irish thing. I got it through Vinted, and I like it, but it's actually too thick, and I don't love the cowl neck, because that still means you're not very warm. I'd rather wear my fisherman sweaters than I do this one. So this is gonna go, and that's a very chunky one. It's really thick and nice and warm though. This I'm now finally going to say goodbye to. I mean, I don't wear this. I've been trying to declutter this Zara cardigan for years. This was a Vinted find. This is a Urban Outfitters cardigan from I think a couple of years ago. It's really pretty, rainbow print. I've got some like yellowy green things. This is And Other Stories. Yeah, this is really pretty. I've got this Longline cardigan that I wore the other week. Was in my last load of laundry. This is a Saison cardigan that I accidentally shrunk in the wash, but as a cardigan, I can still wear it. And this is Urban Outfitters, which I really love. Then, Urban Outfitters, love it, keep. I actually repurchased that one through Vinted. Vintage cardigan that I love, so keep. And then we're getting to a bunch of Saison things, I think. Saison berry sweater, which is the V-neck one, and then the Gaspard, and I have them in a sagey green color, and the berry is just a little bit darker than the Gaspard one is. My Longline dark green cardigan, which I wear with dresses. I have a Joni cardigan with a bookshelf print. This is newer from H&M, which is this Fair Isle sort of design, but more modern. Oh, this thing! I got this through Vinted and I haven't worn it. I forgot, and I had it. But do I need another teal cardigan? I don't think so. This wasn't very expensive. And it's weirdly long. It's like a weird length. I didn't see that on the listing, so that can go. Because I've got this one from Urban Outfitters that I like. And I have this one from Saison that I like. Speaking of Saison, this is one that I wore recently. This is actually wrong side out. This is how you're supposed to wear it, but I wear it back to front. I love this thing. This is the green though, so it needs to go with the greens. Love this periwinkle color. That's an old H&M one. Saison. Not sure what this is. I think it's Urban Outfitters. Navy. Yup. Keep. See, this I don't know what to do with. I think it's so comfy and cozy. It's very old Urban Outfitters. I used to have it with my loungewear stuff because I was wearing it a lot around the house. Then I popped it back in here. It's longer, so it's not currently in style, but I do still really like the design of it. So I'm gonna pop it back in. I never wear a short sleeved one, so this can go. Can't remember the last time I wore this lilac thing. If I wear lilac anything, it's like my blouse or my trousers. I don't need everything. Oh, yeah, gray. See, I would wear, you can't see, but I would wear a gray sweater over a gray cardigan. And this has the bees. This was like really trending for a while on and other stories. I like that. But then I also have this from and other stories, and this is a little bit more oversized. So this works better on me as like a sweater. See, I like this beige thing that I was doubting at first much better than I do either one of these. Because I have this color. I have like 4 gray sweaters. And only 1 navy one, for instance. So that's why I feel it's justified that I have like 2 navy cardigans. I think I'm going to get rid of this. I can't remember the last time I wore this, and it's essentially just a sweater with buttons, which I have plenty of, so I don't need that. And I'll keep this one for now because it has the fun buttons. This thing here is Urban Outfitters, super old but still very functional. See, if I wear a gray cardigan, I wear this one. That's vintage. That's a vintage number. Or this one in the taupe from Saison. Or this from Saison in the brown, which I now see I hung terribly. Or I wear this from Saison in the red. I love a good Saison knit. And then I have this outrageous vintage thing, which is very warm. But that's really fun too. And then I have, this is the oldest item in my wardrobe. This I bought in 2009 or 2010. It was the first thing I ever purchased from Urban Outfitters. It's getting a little thin, not gonna lie. And again, it's longer. I don't wear it as much anymore. Oh, no, it doesn't have a hole in. I thought, oh, it has a hole in. It doesn't. That's just the label. It has held up really well, and I would still wear this, so I'm gonna keep it. Because I'm more into shorter styles, and when I saw H&M do this jacket style cardigan type of thing last year, I got that. Another really old Urban Outfitters thing, I have items on my blog post, like I have blog posts up on my blog where I wear this in 2012. That's very old. My other like Norwegian sweater type thing. This is a lovely vintage find that reminds me a lot of a cardigan I wore when I was a kid. So keeping that. This vintage style cardigan goes with a skirt I'm having, but I think I'm going to get rid of the skirt. So this no longer has a function in my wardrobe if I no longer have the skirt. A thin Longline black cardigan, great for summer. Layering, like if you just want to add a bit of warmth. Longline black cardigan from Urban Outfitters. And then I have this one from H&M. I have it in a taupe, or like a creamy taupe shade, and in this black. Now, I don't think you can see, this way you can, but these are all of my Longline skirts, and this is the final section. This needs to go back in. I wore this on Christmas Day. It's a tartan print vintage Longline skirt that I love. This broderie anglaise skirt from Zara, I loved it for such a long time, but it's a weird length on me, and therefore I don't wear it. These are actually not skirts. This is a pair of trousers, as you can tell, but these are really fun. They're Bershka. I have a bunch of these vintage style skirts from Monkey. Those are all gonna stay. So keeping the cream. I'm keeping the one that I also have the dress in, and I have another dress in this print. I told you I would have things in the same shade. This is a vintage skirt I would like to keep. But these two are not my colors. I don't know what I was thinking when I got these. Like when I first started vintage shopping, I do think I sort of overbought because everything was so cheap, because I always went to this kilo sales type of situation. So everything was like 15 euros for a kilogram of clothing. So I would come away with 50 euros worth of clothing, and it was pretty much an entire new wardrobe. So I did make that mistake back in the day. I've got this Longline maxi skirt in the denim. I know no longer trending, but I love mine. I really sort of hunted it down to find the right one. I have my satin skirt in the green, old Topshop, love it. This green number, this has the same issue as the white broderie anglaise one. This is from Forever 21, but I love the color of this, so keeping that. Oh, this is my leopard print satin skirt from H&M from last year. Love it. It's really nicely cut on the bias. My super pretty wool tweed skirt from Cezanne. Keep. My polka dot vintage skirt. Keep. I'm finally going to get rid of this. This has such an uncomfortable waistband. I do not love it, even though it has a super fun print and this handkerchief hem. I don't like this. It's so tight and a very narrow waistband, so it really just sits at the wrong spot as well. Love this vintage skirt. Love it with a yellow shoe. This skirt is gonna go because I don't wear it. I don't think about wearing it. And I was only keeping those two items because they go together. This is the matching skirt to the top that I decluttered, but I'm gonna keep the skirt. It's a nice velvet number and a bit more of a pencil shape. This is the black and white polka dot version of the monkey skirt, the plain black version of that skirt, and then I have a corduroy maxi skirt, and I have that vintage in a real leather. That's not faux leather, it's real. Okay, so my tripod is actively collapsing on me, so I need to start cleaning things up. This was my declutter. I'll throw in a clip of the aftermath in a sec. There's clothes everywhere now. So I still need to put some laundry away. There's a couple of things I still want to try on, but I feel pretty solid in these picks. I feel like a lot of the things I got rid of were already on the chopping block in the past couple of years, and I just couldn't do it. And now I'm like, you know what? If I haven't worn it in 2 years, it's just time for it to go. I felt pretty cutthroat. I hadn't expected that. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna pull out a couple of things here and there just to clear it up a little bit, but I think I did pretty well. And I think I'm actually going to make sure that I'm going to donate all of these clothes before the end of my Christmas break, because that's when I'm filming this, so that everything is already gone and out of my house, because else I'm just gonna pull things again, which I probably don't want. So this feels a lot better. I have an overview again. I can like sort through things again. Things can move, because that was giving me a headache. So thanks so much for watching me here today. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Come back for more next week. I will also be decluttering my shoe collection for you in February. So that's also upcoming, because I don't know what happened, but I was like, oh, I have so many shoes already and I don't need that much. And then somehow I still have overflowing drawers now. And I'm like, what happened? So let's declutter some shoes next, but I have loads of other content coming your way. So check back next week for some new content on this channel. And if you want makeup content, then that's on my other channels. So see it somewhere, wherever you can find me. And then I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.